crime scene daily.
Horror Royale is a heart-pounding multiplayer survival horror experience where every sound could be your last. Whether sneaking past monsters in co-op or sabotaging friends in PvP, survival is never guaranteed. Proximity chat adds a terrifying twist whisper too loudly, and something might hear you. Game modes range from chaotic oddball chases to high-stakes tag, where the in-player is the only one the monsters can see. If teamwork is more your style, surviving until 6 a.m. is an option if your friends don't sell you out first. Maps range from eerie forests to deep space, with modifiers that can turn the game into a pure nightmare. Flashbang enemies, lure monsters to others, or just run for your life. Whatever the strategy, staying quiet might just be the best one. Early reactions to the game suggest that it delivers chaotic, unpredictable fun, especially in a group setting. Some players found themselves cheering and laughing through the experience, embracing the game's rough edges for what they are. The horror elements, like a floating lady and breakneck monster speeds, add to its eerie charm, though balance changes have sparked mixed feelings. While the AI can be relentless and the UI frustrating, there's potential beneath the surface. Some technical issues, such as missing audio and misleading split-screen options, dampen the experience, but for those willing to dive in with friends, it can be an amusing ride. Avowed is a first-person fantasy RPG that invites players into the Living Lands, a strange and ever-changing island where ancient magic pulses through the air, and even the plants seem to have a will of their own. As an envoy of Eater, duty calls, but so does something deeper, something personal. A mysterious plague is spreading, twisting the land and its creatures into something unnatural. Choices shape destinies, and every action ripples through a world teeming with intrigue, danger, and unexpected allies. With swords, spells, and strategy, battles unfold with thrilling intensity, while stunning visuals and cutting-edge tech make every moment feel alive. The Living Lands is waiting, and it seems to know you. The real question is, do you know yourself? The response to the game is generally positive, highlighting its vast freedom and flexible gameplay. Avowed lets players explore, climb, dive, and wield weapons in various combinations, offering a customizable experience. The world invites discovery, allowing for treasure hunts, side quests, and a self-paced main story. However, while its mechanics impress, the visuals appear somewhat outdated. The lack of a German voiceover is a notable drawback, making some dialogue difficult to follow. Despite minor flaws, the game successfully blends familiar RPG elements with fresh ideas, delivering an engaging but not groundbreaking experience.
The choice is yours. That will be the consequences.
Sodaman is a high-energy, soda-fueled adventure where one hero sets out to reclaim the fizz that was lost in the dreaded sodacalypse. With nearly all sodas flattened into tasteless oblivion by Entity X, only a few remain untouched, and Sodaman want rest until they're back where they belong inside him. Armed with an arsenal of customizable weapons, cybernetic augments, and a deck of power-up cards, players can mix, shake, and unleash devastating soda-infused attacks across the galaxy. Between battles, the spaceship serves as a hub for relaxation, character interactions, and deeper dives into the universe. With 7 soda colors to experiment with, the possibilities for chaos are endless. It's a game where strategy meets absurdity, and if nothing else, at least the drinks are always cold. Many players agree that this bullet hell roguelike delivers a smooth, addictive experience with a quirky backstory and a strong atmosphere. Fast, punchy, and responsive, it features a variety of weapons that feel distinct and rewarding to unlock. The UI has seen notable improvements since the demo, making everything clearer and more readable. While the game is already fun, some polish is needed. Hitboxes feel off, and high-density encounters can get chaotic. The cyberpunk aesthetic, catchy soundtrack, and engaging upgrade system make it a solid contender in the genre. With future updates, it could become one of the best in its class. Cinema Simulator 2025 is a thrilling test of strategy and quick thinking, putting players in charge of a bustling movie theater. Scheduling the right films at the perfect times is key to drawing crowds and keeping customers happy. A well-planned showtime means packed halls and booming profits, but missteps could lead to empty seats and disappointed moviegoers. Beyond scheduling, chaos lurks in the darkened theater. Rule-breaker smokers, bootleggers, and other troublemakers threaten the peaceful cinema experience. Spot them fast, take action, and restore order before customers walk out. A firm hand or a well-placed slap might just save the day. Snacks are just as important as the films themselves. A steady supply of buttery popcorn and ice-cold drinks keeps patrons satisfied and revenue flowing. With the right team of employees to help manage the madness, the path to cinema greatness is within reach. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game has a solid foundation, with enjoyable mechanics and a well-balanced economy, yet it struggles with fundamental design flaws. While some players praise its potential and engaging gameplay loop, others highlight major issues that hinder long-term enjoyment. The lack of meaningful progression, frustrating hiring mechanics, and inconsistent customer interactions create a gameplay experience that feels more like an endurance test than entertainment. Bugs, content limitations, and questionable design choices diminish replayability, making the game fun only in short bursts. Despite its promising concept, it requires substantial improvement. Tiny Pasture is a relaxing and engaging farm simulator that sits quietly at the bottom of your screen, offering a break from your busy day. Buy, grow, and collect adorable animals as they mature and drop coins, helping you expand your farm. With each improvement, your critters grow right alongside you. Unlock a variety of species from rabbits and alpacas to slimes and zombies, creating a unique animal army. Interact with your animals by feeding and even making them follow your cursor. Magic facilities and a mysterious breeding curtain add extra layers of fun. It's a simple yet addictive way to grow a little world while you work. Who knew farming could be this cozy? Interesting is that Tiny Pasture transforms your desktop into a delightful zoo of cute animals, ranging from bunnies to pandas. It's a perfect little idle game where you can feed, pet, and even name your animals as they interact with you. However, it has a few glitches, like crashing when you try to multitask, limiting its full potential. The game runs in the background while you work or relax, offering a calming experience with a steady progression system and customization options. But for some, like those with ADHD, it could be more distracting than productive. Still, it's a charming game that delivers endless cuteness, a thrilling blend of parkour, stealth, and combat set in the sprawling, dangerous city of Z36. Players must navigate this handcrafted environment, scaling buildings, darting through alleys, and making quick decisions that could mean life or death. Stealth and combat are key as you face off against mutant undead, known as Grims, and rival players, each encounter testing your survival skills. The risk of exposure to the mysterious gleam offers greater rewards, but the longer you linger, the more dangerous it becomes. With customizable weapons and the ability to mutate into a stronger version of yourself, every session offers a new, high-stakes challenge. Will you fight to the top or risk it all for the ultimate loot? The city always keeps you guessing. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game shows great potential, but falls short in several areas. The visuals and combat are praised, with some describing them as impressive for an Unreal Engine 5 title. However, there are many complaints about the game's mechanics, including invisible walls, unpolished UI, and inconsistent game design. Some criticize the timer system, which moves too quickly, and the lack of immersion with dark cycles and limited loot areas. Others are frustrated with the monetization model, which includes loot boxes, battle passes, and multiple in-game currencies, leading to claims of a cash grab. While some players acknowledge its early access and has room for improvement, others suggest waiting for updates or fixes before diving in. No Skin is a roguelike game that combines a chilling horror atmosphere with smooth, yet intricate gameplay. Players navigate a mysterious house, filled with unimaginable horrors lurking in every corner, as they try to uncover the identity of the enigmatic No-Skin man. The game's unique art style blends photos with hand-drawn pixel characters, creating an eerie and captivating visual experience. With high replayability, each run offers new characters, content, and outcomes, keeping players on edge and immersed in the suspense. Every playthrough is different, but one thing's for sure: there's always something unsettling just beyond the next door. Interesting is that No Skin presents a fresh take on the roguelike genre, blending light RPG, surreal horror, and non-linear storytelling into a short yet gripping experience. The game thrives on random events and resource management, keeping players on their toes. Combat is turn-based with a healthy dose of trial and error, as each run invites players to adapt and learn from their mistakes. The art style is distinct and eerie, setting the perfect tone for its unsettling narrative. Though the game's story may leave some players wanting more clarity, its quirky challenges, addictive gameplay, and unique atmosphere make it a standout indie gem worth exploring. Fans of roguelikes, and those looking for something different, will find plenty to love here.